Christmas. We all love it. Japan loves it. But sadly, Japan not being a Christian country means Christmas isn't a national holiday. So if Christmas falls between the days of Monday to Friday, while you're at home enjoying a delicious turkey meal with friends, families, and loved ones, we're out here in Japan, in the office, working a 9 till 5. Well, knowing Japan, it's probably working a fucking 8 till 10, but you get my drift. People are working on Christmas Day. But that doesn't mean Japan doesn't have authentic Japanese Christmas traditions. And I'm going to introduce you to the best one, KFC. There are parts of Japanese Christmas that is very similar to what we experience in the Western world. It's a day for the kids, for the families, for friends. It's very much a celebration of those that you love. For some reason, Christmas in Japan has also become a romantic holiday for couples to spend together. So in a sense, it is very similar to the Western holiday in that we are spending time with family, but it is also a day that, for some reason, couples just spend together. It very much just feels like Valentine's Day too, this time it's in December, which is all well and good, but if you're planning to live and eventually date in Japan, you should probably be aware of this weird unwritten rule. Also, if you are planning a Christmas date, know that these dates normally last from the evening of the 24th up until the end of the day on the 25th. That means dinner together on the 24th, spending a night together on the 24th, then celebrating the entirety of Christmas Day together on the 25th. That's usually checking out illuminations, going shopping, and eating at some kind of a fancy restaurant. Normally, said restaurant needs to be Western style. It is a Western holiday, you know, can't forget that. And for those wanting to have a nice Japanese Christmas date experience, know that things are 50 million times more expensive and also impossible to book on the day. You need to book reservations weeks in advance, months in advance. It is absolutely insane. But speaking of advanced reservations, let's dive into this chicken. The first KFC opened in 1970 in a little prefecture called Nagoya. The manager of said KFC, Okawara Tekashi. But this was no ordinary KFC. This was the first KFC in Japan, and it was also the birthplace of Christmas KFC. The entire KFC Christmas campaign came from one man, the manager of the KFC, Okawara, who overheard members of the expat community discussing their need for turkey during the Christmas holidays. Okawara knew he had the next best thing: chicken, and literal buckets of it. And this is where the campaign began. During the Christmas holiday, he would offer big Christmas buckets of KFC for the expat community living in the area. It was a massive success. At this time, the traditional KFC party bucket, or the party barrels as they were called, were the perfect substitution for a traditional American-sized turkey. I know what you're thinking, but Jordan, why didn't they just roast their own chickens and turkeys at home? Well, that's kind of a larger fault. Even today in 2025 Japan, ovens aren't really found that commonly in houses. I had to buy my first oven when I moved to a bigger location in Japan. Most houses don't come equipped with an oven. They usually just come equipped with a tiny fish grill, and you can't roast a chicken in a fish grill. And then comes the second problem. Where the hell am I getting a whole chicken? In 2025 Japan, whole chickens can be readily bought in the supermarket when you can find a supermarket that stocks them. But even today, finding a whole turkey in Japan, you're not gonna find it. Unless you have a Costco membership, a Japanese driving license, and access to a car, you ain't getting anywhere close to a turkey around Christmas time. But this was the starting point for the Kentucky Christmas campaign, right there at the flagship store in Nagoya. The campaign was a massive success, and in 1974, Japan decided to expand the campaign nationwide. And they created a very long-running campaign that you can still see today. Kentucky wa Christmas, which translates to a Kentucky Christmas, or, you know, Christmas means Kentucky. Classic Japan.
Chicken Christmas. Kentucky Christmas.
Chicken Christmas.
Kentucky Christmas. Chicken Christmas.
Kentucky Christmas.
Chicken Christmas.
Kentucky Christmas.
愉快になるぞ今夜
Chicken Christmas.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
The advertising campaign was stupidly successful, and even today in 2025, families are chowing down on Kentucky Fried Chicken around the Christmas tables. But how big is this tradition in Japan really? Is every family really huddling together on the 25th of December to chow down on a big bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, honestly, a little bit. 1/3 of KFC's yearly sales in Japan comes from their Christmas campaign. That is absolutely massive. 1/3 of their sales comes from about a week of selling? Unbelievable. And it could be the fact that KFC chicken is just delicious and hits different on Christmas Day, but I don't think that's what it is. The marketing campaign was just insanely successful, so successful that it stuck in the minds of the majority of Japanese people from 1974 onwards. Well, Christmas Day, you gotta have KFC. Nothing else will do. Well, how much is this delectable Christmas KFC bucket? It's pretty expensive. It's about 5,000 yen, and you also can't just swan up to KFC on the 25th and make a booking for your Kentucky Fried Chicken. No. You need an advance booking in order to claim this chicken. And I mean well in advance. These Christmas KFC bookings open 2 months before Christmas Day. That's right, around September or October, you can book your Kentucky Fried Christmas box for the 25th of December. And I said previously that the week this box is sold is 1/3 of the yearly revenue of KFC in Japan. And that's because the pickup day for this box isn't just the 25th of December, it's actually that entire week leading up to Christmas. The Christmas frenzy for KFC is so severe, is so intense, they had to extend the days that this Christmas box was being offered. Because offering it on the 25th only was creating huge, multi-hour long lines outside of KFC of all the people that booked the chicken and wanted to grab it on their way home. But what is all the fuss about? And is this Kentucky Christmas box really worth me going batshit insane over? I mean, I personally don't think so, but it could be. Looks pretty good. The KFC Christmas bucket has become way too popular in recent years. So popular that they can no longer offer just the one standard Christmas pack. They have to now offer multiple tiers of Christmas goodies. You can get the cheapest Christmas package, which consists of 4 pieces of the Colonel's original recipe, 10 chicken nugs, and of course 4 chicken strips, all wrapped up in a beautiful limited edition Christmas cardboard box. Nothing says Christmas like a Christmas cardboard box. If you find yourself with a little more money to spend, you can go up a level. Spending 4,680 yen gets you all of the above, which was the 4 pieces, the nuggies, which I know you want, the tenders, but also roast chicken. That's right, spending an extra 1,000 yen gets you 2 delectable slabs of the Colonel's roast chicken. Japan isn't real. This is so stupid. That too is all wrapped up in a limited edition Japanese Christmas cardboard box. Thank you, Colonel. You've once again saved Christmas. For the low price of 4,990 yen, you can get yourself the true Japanese Christmas bucket experience. And for that price, there are 2 different buckets you can choose from. One contains all the original pieces of chicken that your heart desires, which is about 8 pieces, plus a gratin meat pie, and a Japanese-style patent-pending official KFC Christmas cake. What more could you wish for? But maybe you are wishing for more, and that's not enough KFC for you to experience the true Japanese festive spirit. But don't worry, that's why they have the Big Boy Bucket. This bucket contains the meat gratin, 2 KFC biscuits, 4 chicken strips, 4 pieces of original delicious KFC chicken, and of course that patent pending, delectable, traditional KFC cake. And what is a traditional Japanese Christmas without that delicious KFC Christmas cake? The Colonel has truly thought of everything. There's actually an insane amount of Christmas stuff you can order from KFC in the lead up to Christmas. Not only their official big Christmas boxes, but also little platters of roasted chicken, fries, nuggets, and an assortment of other goodies that you'll need to properly celebrate a Japanese Christmas. Even if you decided that you didn't want the official KFC Christmas, but instead you wanted just some casual KFC on Christmas Day to celebrate the holidays, you actually have to order that in advance as well. You aren't the first person to forget to order their special Christmas KFC bucket and have decided to run to KFC on the 25th to save the holidays. only to find 1,000 people waiting in the queue ahead of you to also grab their Kentucky Christmas dinner. And that was a massive problem for KFCs nationwide. And the solution was really simple. Not only was the traditional Japanese KFC Christmas bucket going to be set up for advanced ordering, but also they'll make a little more affordable, cheaper boxes of items they normally sell every day, buckets of chicken, individual boxes of items, and also some specialized Christmas items like roasted chicken, big things of chicken nuggets, which aren't usually always on set in that quantity, available for the public to order in advance. Japanese Christmas is really weird, but this campaign has had Japan in a chokehold for more than 50 years now. It's not going anywhere. KFC truly is Christmas. If you are in Japan around Christmas time and you want to celebrate the holidays with some kind of a roasted bird and you have no advance order to KFC, I would suggest trying any other store. Trying, though, is the optimum word in that sentence. Every other store and a large swath of fast food restaurants will also be selling their own special style of roast chicken around the Christmas period. This is not a coincidence. A lot of these stores and even convenience stores are trying to capitalize on the spillover from KFC. There's only so many roast chickens KFC can sell. There's only so many advanced orders they can take. So the spillover normally end up in supermarkets, convenience stores, and sort of any other store you will find on a sort of a shopping dori that has some kind of a roast chicken. Or any roasted bird equivalent. Karage, that's good to go. That's chicken enough. We'll take it. Yakitori looks good. I'll take it. That is now a Christmas meal. Japanese Christmas is very peculiar, and we have one man to thank for that. Okawara. Since I have an oven in Japan, I'll be avoiding the KFC Christmas queues, and I'll just roast my own chicken at home. But let me know what you guys are doing for Christmas Day in the comments down below. And guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. This is the most unhinged Christmas menu I've ever seen in my entire life.